Welcome, people of YouTube, Guy Gashugan today. Thank you for joining me and thank you for clicking on my video. So, freeform dreadlocks are the only way. Now this is a matter of opinion, but I've been receiving a lot of questions, a lot of messages about freeform dreads, how to form them, how to get your journey started, you know, what to expect. The things to watch out for, you know, am I doing it wrong? I've had loads of different messages and loads of different feedback on my videos asking about freeform dreadlocks in particular. So I just want to go ahead and say I think freeform dreadlocks are the best way to form your dreads. This being said, because you don't have to go and get maintenance, you don't have to really do anything to them, you know, they just form themselves, they are just there, you know, this is why we have different shapes and sizes, you know, there's nothing neat as such about them, they're just kind of doing their own thing. You know, you get hair coming through and it just forms gradually into dreads. You know, I don't go to a barber's, I don't spend any money as such. Literally the only thing I do is buy residue free shampoo. Now if you don't know what residue free shampoo is shampoo that doesn't have any like products in it. So when you wash your hair with a hair products and it leaves your hair really silky smooth or feeling soft, it's because it's got chemicals in it that stay in your hair. Now this is fine for normal hair if that's what you want to do, but if you're forming dreads you don't need this because you're trying to get all the chemicals out so it naturally goes dry. Dreadlocks are quite dry, that's how they form. If you have greasy dreadlocks or like wet dreadlocks or not very well looked after dreadlocks, they're going to have dread rot or, you know, they're not going to be nice. You don't want that. So freeform dreadlocks, why are they so easy? Because you don't do anything. All you do is stop brushing your hair and wash it maybe once, even once every 2 weeks or once a week. I wash mine once a week. When I first started my journey I just washed it with water and then I moved on to residue free shampoo once my dreads had actually started forming. But a good rinse with water, allowing it to just, you know, do its own thing, dry it properly. A lot of people talk about how did you start your journey, how did you get your dreads to form. I just let them do it. Yes, I did dry my head with a towel, but that wasn't necessary. I didn't do the rub technique. I wasn't trying to do any special technique to let it happen. I literally just let it go. And to be fair, I know they look pretty well for freeform dreads. I have done a little bit of separating. You know, I didn't want chunks of hair from here joining up with chunks of hair over here because, you know, that would be... it won't be good. It wouldn't feel comfortable. There's a lot of pressure on your scalp. But yeah, I receive a lot of messages asking about how to get them neat. I don't really think they are neat if you could see them closer up or even in person. They're not the neatest of things. They're just, yeah, like I said, they're all different shapes and sizes. I've got different thicknesses. I've even got like little small ones coming through. They're not the neatest of things. So freeform dreads, why are they, in my opinion, the best way? As I said before, really easy to do, but also it's the process that's the biggest part of it. You don't walk into a barber's and come out with dreadlocks. You've got a whole time period before you even start seeing dreads, which is a massive, even I'd say even a social pressure, because back when I was first starting my dreads, my head just looked like proper sideshow bob. It was just crazy curly. There was wild bits over here, wild bits over there. You know, it wasn't looking like anything. And yeah, it was pretty wild. It did stand out. You know, it was mad. And then gradually they started forming. And then, you know, it gets to a point like this where they're pretty good. You know, they're good dreads. So yeah, if you are starting a freeform journey, the only tips I'd give you is patience. Patience is the biggest thing. I see a lot of people and I get a lot of messages asking if I'm doing it wrong. You can't do neglect method, you can't do freeform dreadlocks wrong. There's nothing wrong about them. The only thing I would say is is staying away from hair products and anything like that and trying to stick to residue free shampoo, but also just have fun. Just have a natural way of letting your head form with dreads, if that's, you know, the dreadlock journey you're choosing. I understand people go and have some fantastic dreads made, and that's beautiful. That's really nice that you go to a barber's and you get all that done. That's fine. But me personally, I find natural looking dreadlocks a lot more better and a lot more aesthetically pleasing because it's how nature intended. Your hair's done it on its own. You haven't done anything to contribute to that. Literally, these dreads have done it themselves. They're their own life form. I haven't gone and had them done. done. Yes, they look neat when you have them done. Yes, they look nice. But who doesn't love like wild looking dreads, man? That's what all dreadlocks are about, aren't they? You know, it's the pure wild child look. If you're going for the look, I personally went for the journey. But yeah, you know, this in my opinion is how dreadlocks should be. A bit, yeah, you know, a bit wild. Yeah, man. And they're getting a lot longer now. Yeah, man. I haven't done a dreadlock report for a while. I wanted to do one once these dreads were 4 years old, because then you can actually see a significant difference, because I found that I was doing dread reports every month and there wasn't much change, or I never noticed much change myself. And yeah, you know, I just thought, well, might as well wait it out till we get some serious length going on, and yeah, we can see a significant difference. But yeah, if you do have any dread questions or anything you want to ask about dreadlocks, just go ahead and send me a message on my socials, or even comment in the section below. Just let me know what you need to know, because I know especially with the dreadlock community, there can be misinformation about freeform dreadlocks. A lot of people say you shouldn't do it, or you know, it's not the best way or whatever. But yeah, here is evidence and physical proof that dreadlocks can be decent, if you think they are decent. You know, some people may have different opinions, so it depends what you're going for. It depends what your life choices. What to expect with freeform dreadlocks. Let me touch upon that topic. Your hair will never look neat. It will never look stylish. You know, if you're going for a stylish look with dreadlocks, do not attempt freeform. Freeform is not the way for you. You are not gonna get a nice style as such. You're not gonna get a funky, you know, cool, groovy look. It's not gonna be that kind of journey for you. You are gonna get up in the morning and think, what the fuck is going on with my head? You know, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look how it should look. You know, it's just an ongoing process which they change each and every time. Like mine is still changing now. I've still got new ones coming through as such. There you go. And another one here. Yeah, man. You still get fresh ones coming through, and they are their own individual little characters. As I say, for separating, once your dreads get like to this length, like my dreads are 3 years old now, but once you get to this length, you don't have to do much separating, because you've kind of got all that separating out of the way. But if you can see, my roots have got little destinations. They've got little bits that they're connected to. So, for example, you have, hold on. That's connected to a nice little chunk of root here, look. You know? It's on its own little root. Yeah? See, when I was first forming dreads, you may get, like I say, chunks of hair from over here joining into this bit, which you don't want, so you just pull them apart like that. I'm trying to find a chunk of hair so you can find. And sometimes the separating can be a therapeutic thing, or it can be a bit of a painful thing. Hold on. The last thing you want is just, well, the last thing I wanted, I'd say, is just massive, big, chunky, knotty balls on my head. I didn't want that. I wanted little, you know, dreads to be separate and you can actually see what's going on. But yeah, as I say, any questions, go ahead and contact me and let me know. I really appreciate you guys who's dropped me a message and shown a lot of interest and love for my videos. As I say, it's been a while since I've made a dread related video. I'll probably try and make a few more just for you dread heads out there who are interested in freeform and all dready questions alike. As I always say on this channel, peace and love to anybody watching this. Make sure you take it easy. Make sure whatever you're doing, you're having fun, living life to the fullest you can possibly be. Don't let the world and global media get you down. And if you're starting a dreadlock journey, yeah man, get started. Woohoo!